Seems legit.
Hey guys, welcome back. Today I have a great project for anybody and it is something super simple. It's just engraved pre-bought coasters. So these were already painted and cut and everything, and then you just engrave on top of them. It's super quick, it's a great gift idea, and you can customize them to your person. I've got that one upside down. I did engrave the same thing, but I've got different settings which I will show you now. Okay, so this first coaster I do, you can see me here, I actually find the center of the design, and then I use the circle button in Lightburn to frame like right around the edge. The circle doesn't just draw a circle, it'll do like the edge of the pattern, so you can make sure that you're going to laser in the correct space. Now, this particular one has been done with 100% power and 100 millimeters per second, but as you can see, it's jumping all over the place because I didn't group my design. I just let it do its own thing. Personally, I think this takes longer. I didn't time it, but I just think it does because it's got so much jumping back and forth to do. Anyway, so these coasters I got from Kmart. They were super cheap. I've actually got a few packets of them. I think they're like $6 or $7 for a pack of 5 or 6. I can't officially remember, but they were very cheap. I do like this, but I do think that the next one worked out better because I did the engraving a bit deeper. So if you just want to mark the wood, 100% power with 100 millimeters a second just gives a very shallow engrave, so you can see it. I personally like a deeper engrave. You could also, the deeper you go, you could fill it with resin and do some crazy fun things with that too. So that's just something to think of. I would do that, except I don't have any resin. So here's our second one. Again, I framed the circle edge because trying to frame a square within the circle doesn't work in this particular instance. If I was doing like just some wood, I just needed to frame the edges and then cut it out. But I find that it's much easier to circle engrave. Now you can see this time, these settings are 100% power still, but only 50 millimeters a second. You probably can't tell by the speed, but this is going slower. And I grouped all of my items together, and then I'm going slowly from the bottom to the top. So it's got less jumping about. You can also see there's a lot of smoke. Turns out that the laser doesn't like direct sunlight. It sets off the flame detector. So I had to 3/4 shut my roller door, not to a point where I'm like surrounded in smoke, but I needed the light to not be directly on the laser. I do recommend wiping all over these with an alcohol wipe afterwards because the brushing that I'm about to do only gets off so much. So this is good. Like you can see, it will get rid of most of it and fairly quickly too. I know this is not the best angle to see, but it does get off most of the dust. But just for that finer little bit, an alcohol wipe or soapy water even would definitely help to get off that last little bit. And then apart from that, the gift is ready to go. You can just package it up and off you go. So you can see here that that is a deeper engrave than the other one. So if you put it on an angle, see how it is just a bit deeper? I personally like the deeper one. It just does take longer because it goes slower. But there you go, guys. Perfect quick gift.